Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I have a project pan intro for you. As you can see by the title of this video, this is the Zodiac Panner project pan. It was created by Caena, who is Caena's Closet over on YouTube, for the Fantastic Ladies. And there are 12 prompts, one for each sign of the zodiac, and Caena has picked the colors, some cases one color, some cases more than one, that represent each of those signs. And you pick a product based on the sign and pan it. Now, she has said that you don't necessarily have to go by her colors. Like if you want to pan something that's something that's called like the sign name or something else that represents it, that's fine. I'm going with the color she chose. This is kind of like a group collab within the project. So I got talked into this. I will just say the FOMO was real. I have a problem with FOMO, as we all know. But Deb and Danny started out, I think it was Deb, Danny, and Kim started out that they were going to do this project with like their shiny, metallic, shimmery single eyeshadows. And then Ruth joined in. And then Jaylon joined in. And then I decided I was going to do it. And then Valerie and Jen from Project Beauty decided that they were going to do it as well. So the 8 of us, Danny, Deb, Kim, Ruth, Jaylon, Valerie, Jen, and me, are all doing this with eyeshadows. Now, you're going to be like, Andrea, you're already painting like 5 million eyeshadows. And I will tell you, I know I am. So I am just doing usage goals on my palette that I created. I am not trying to pan anything. If I managed to hit pan on something, like obviously that would be just an added bonus, but that is not my goal with this project. My goal with this project is just to get more use on some of my single eyeshadows that I just don't really touch. So I will show you what my palette, and I put this together last night, and let me tell you, it took a while. I was having some problems deciding between shadows. So I'm going to go through the signs and the colors, and then I'll give you swatches of what I chose. So the first sign is Aries. We're starting with Aries. I should say, I have no idea like when the zodiac is actually supposed to start. I just know that we're starting it March 21st. Aries, the sign for Aries is March 21st, so we're starting with Aries. Whether that's like really the first sign or not, I don't know. But anyway, Aries, the color is red, so I picked the shade Kiln from Caena Cosmetics. So this is what it is looking like. Still got swatches left on that finger. I don't really have a whole lot. There we go. I don't really have a whole lot of like red eyeshadows. So this was the closest I could get. I actually originally had something else in here, but then it fit better with one of the other colors later on down the list, so I switched it to this one. So that is for Aries. Taurus is pastel shades of pink, pale blue, and green. So I picked this shade from Divina called Sweet Slush. I believe this is one of her new like shadows from Black Friday, and I have not used it yet except to swatch it. So this is what it is looking like right here. This is more of like a topper shade. So there it is. And it's got kind of like a baby blue reflect to it. At least that's what it looks like on camera. In the light, it looks more like an orangey reflect, but that could just be because it's next to Kiln. But either way, it's still a pastel pink. The next sign is Gemini, and that color is yellow. So I picked the shade Vela also from Divina Cosmetics. Oops. This is not, I don't believe this is one of her new shades. I've had it for a while, but I have also, I think, only ever swatched it and not used it, so that is what it is looking like. And there it is next to Sweet Slush. Next for Cancer, it is Silvery Blue or Smoky Gray. And I picked the shade Frosted from Caena. This is one of their round pans for a silvery blue. I mean, that looks very silvery. So there's a swatch of that. I also don't believe I've ever used that one, so. I mean, I think with the exception of one of the remaining shades, I've never used any of them on my eyes, so I'm just going to stop saying I've never used them because I haven't used any of them except for one. The next one is Leo, which is orange or yellow, the color of the sun. So I have the Sydney Grace shadow in Orange Slush. It is very orange. This is the one that I have used before. But there is a swatch of that one. And then the last one on this hand. And then I'll move to the other hand. The last one is Virgo, which is green or dark brown. So I have a lot of greens in my collection, but I was very particular about which kind of green I wanted. So I ended up with more of like a grassy, like more earthy kind of green. This is the shade Huichera. Oh my gosh, my Spanish is so bad. Huichera from Menagerie. I did have a Spanish minor in college, and then I have proceeded to never speak another word of it since I graduated. So that is it right there. It's like, and I think it, looking at it in the light, I don't know if you'll see, it also has a tiniest hint of like a blue shift to it, but you know I love my greens. And that this is one of my newer singles in my collection, so I'm excited to use that. Then for Libra, we have pink, pale green, and various shades of blue. So I don't think anybody's going to get surprised by what I chose. I chose a shade of blue, and this is from Face Glaze Beauty, and this is the shade Peacock. This swatch is not the best, but I don't know if you'll see the shift to it. Okay, I have to try that again. These are so creamy. And I don't know why I decided to swatch on my hands because they are so freaking dry, but okay, let's see. It's not even doing it justice to how beautiful this shadow is, but I'm a Libra and I love peacocks, obviously, so I had to bring the shadow in. Then for Scorpio, it is deep red and maroon, and I have, which one is this? This is Midnight Sun from Divina. This is like the black to deep red kind of multi-chrome. Like, can you see right there? This is what I actually originally had in for red, but then when I got down to this color, I'm like, no, this would be way better for Scorpio. So there you can see hopefully the shift from like a dark maroon red to like black. This is going to be a really nice either deepening shade, like an outer crease shade, or outer crease, outer corner shade, or a really nice liner. Then we have Sagittarius, which is rich purples and dark blues. And since I didn't have any purples, I wanted to go with a purple, but this is also a multi-chrome that flips to dark blue. So this is the shade Chakra, also from Face Glaze Beauty. And it is one of those like royal purple to blue shifting. Ooh, you see the shift right there? I think you do. So what better shadow to bring in than something that represents both colors at the same time? Then for Capricorn, we have Subdued Dark Green, Gray, Black, and Brown. So I decided I was going to go with gray because I don't I don't have many gray shadows, but I also have never used this one. This is something that I got from Deb. This is a Makeup Geek shadow in the shade Sorcery. It's a really nice, like, metallic dark gray. Another shadow I thought would be really nice as a outer corner, outer crease shade. And then we've got two more. Aquarius is electric blue and turquoise, so I picked, this is the shade Clairvoyance from Caena, again, one of their round pans. So I feel like this is an electric turquoise, so it kind of goes with both. But can you, like, this, and this would all just make like the most beautiful eye look. And then finally for Pisces, it's a soft sea green. So I picked, this is the shade Acid from Love Luxe Beauty. And it is a very soft, kind of like sea foam minty green, but it does, I don't know if it'll show up. I don't think it's showing up on my finger swatch. Let's see if it shows up on my hand swatch. It's got a pink reflect to it. Wow, I picked up way too much on that swatch, but like, yeah, can you see the pink? So it's got the sea green, but then it's got like this pink shift, and it's beautiful. And I think I may have used it once, but you can definitely see it on my finger there. So that is my palette for this project. I don't think I mentioned it, but my goal is just going to be, if I can use each one of these shadows 10 times, I will be a happy woman. I mean, this project does run all year, so once I hit 10, I may just keep going just to see how many uses I can get on them, but I do want to do at least 10. Like, look at this hand. Is this not my color story or what? Like, come on. I'm very excited for all of these. I mean, all of them, but I'm really excited for the shade. I'm really excited for the shadows on this hand. So that is my intro. I just keep going. Woo. That is my intro for Zodiac Panner, along with Caena and the info on the project. I will also have all the other ladies doing the eyeshadow version linked down below. So I'm really excited to be getting some more use on some of my singles that I have been neglecting, and we're just gonna see what kind of damage we can do to these bad boys this year. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a great day or night wherever you are. You're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.